Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing week 1 of the NFL preseason right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, guy who always does thorough research and analysis. And in NFL preseason, of course, that's paramount. It's basically everything when it comes to finding edges on these games. Right now, we're going to take a look at the Cowboys and Chargers. Joe Duffy, OffshoreInsiders.com. Thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your approach to handicapping preseason. Do you feel like you've definitely proven that you have big edges, consistent edges in all sports? And in our videos, you had a great record, 56% against the spread in the NFL last year, and that was over a big sample size in our videos. But you expect to have an edge on these preseason lines?
Yeah, now, admittedly, last year we started out slowly, then exploded in week three of the preseason, and then it lasted all year long. But one of our golden rules, and maybe our number one golden rule of handicapping, is that the odds makers despise uncertainty, and the sharps can dig and find information that's going to exploit that. So I disagree with a lot of people who say that betting preseason is a crapshoot. You can actually get a big edge over the odds makers because they can't stand the preseason. So no, I love preseason football.
Okay, sounds good. Cowboys and Chargers is what we're going to talk about right now. The Chargers are a 3-point favorite, and that, of course, is significant. You know, the odds makers will set the lines either usually at 1 or 1.5 or at 3, and this is one of those games they've set it at 3 right now. Total's 36.5. Why are the Chargers a field goal favorite here?
Yeah, there is going to be no Tony Romo for the Cowboys. You'll remember he was hurt in that last game of the regular season where, while injured, he led them to a game-winning drive, which was absolutely beautiful. But the San Diego wide receiver Malcolm Floyd, should give them an emotional lift. But if anything, it looks like San Diego is going to be a lot healthier entering this game. San Diego is too deep on defense. And remember, when it comes to the preseason, depth is very important. And it looks like most of their top defensive players on their too-deep chart will be healthy for this game. On the other hand, Dallas on Monday had 6 defensive linemen miss practice. A couple of their key players will definitely be out. Quite a few more are questionable on defense, so Dallas is very thin on the defensive side of the ball. Rolando McClain, who was expected to help turn around that defense, he keeps coming up lame. He's probably not going to play. I know that Anthony Spencer is definitely going to be out. DeMarcus Lawrence will be out for the Cowboys. So it looks like San Diego will be much healthier on defense, and they are pretty deep, while the Cowboys are probably going to be minus quite a few key defensive players, not to mention Tony Romo is going to be out. And again, the type of quarterbacks we love to fade in the postseason are guys like Brandon Whedon. He's going to be starting. These veterans who proved that they cannot be starters, Whedon is destined to be a career backup, so we're not all that impressed by him. So, no, I think that really the injury report is the reason that San Diego is the favorite, and they're probably going to be a bigger favorite at game time, especially if the early indications prove to be accurate.
You think so? So for a preseason game, the Chargers are -3, and you expect that line to get higher?
I definitely do, and I also think, as I alluded to in another video, when you compare the preseason lines in the past, the underdog players have done well in the preseason. I think the odds makers are adjusting, but keep in mind, although there were a couple games that I did say could go under the total with the new rules here, where they're going to call the pass interference a lot more closely, any contact before a pass. There could be more scoring, which means that 3 points would mean even less than it would in previous years where the games are going to be low scoring. So, yeah, I know that it is a lot to lay in the preseason, but I do believe that all early indications are that this line will probably go up because it looks like San Diego is going to be healthy, where Dallas is going to probably have a lot of scratches.
So your official pick on this game is going to be the Chargers -3?
Yes.
All right, Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Guys, this is why Joe Duffy has had his success for almost 30 years handicapping sports professionally. Thanks so much, Joe. Talk to you again very soon.